Srkcycles with a 2015 Harley-Davidson Dyna Street Bob. And you know what? I know the thumbnail said why I hate Harley-Davidson. Hate might be a strong word. Actually, it is a strong word. Don't use it. Kids, don't use the word hate. Unless you're saying I hate the devil. And then that's okay. But I'll get into all that stuff later. I do love Harley-Davidsons. I'm going to be honest with you. I love Harley-Davidsons. But I got some beef with Harley. We're going to jump into it. And you guys may have already figured it out because of what I'm driving. Words of wisdom, guys. 2 Corinthians 1:10. When your hope is in God, He will always deliver. I'm driving a 2015 with the Dyna Street Bob with the 103. I love the 103. Do not use cheap tie-down straps to secure your bike. Use tank straps. It's the only strap that we trust at Srkcycles. Tank straps, the only way to keep your bike secure. For sale right now. Click on the description link below. And for all you haters out there who are like, who they saw my thumbnail, they jumped in, they're like, oh, this guy's stupid with his stupid imports and blah blah blah. I have more Harleys than you do. Whoever said that I own more Harleys than you do, let's just preface it at that. Alright? Although I don't have the tattoo. I probably would never get one. But I am a big fan of Harleys. My other bike is my other personal Harley. I do own like 30 Harleys, but my one personal Harley is a 03 Road King with almost 120,000 miles on it. I love the 103. It's a smooth engine. Everyone hates it. Everyone hates a stock bike because they're so quiet. I like a stock bike. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I like that. I mean, it's got enough sound to it. Something in my eye. It's got enough sound to it. But when you're just cruising, man, it's nice and quiet, and I appreciate that. I can appreciate the ride and not just like the screaming in my face. And it makes the bike just, the quieter the bike is, the more you notice how smooth the power band is, you know. They really knocked it out of the park with the 103. They even got better with the Milwaukee 8. I do like these bikes. I like the mid controls. I think it's comfortable. I think forward controls would also be, I would also be fine with forward controls. But I'm very happy with the mid controls. It would be, I can see on a longer trip how if I had like a highway peg or something like that, I would kicking my feet out would be nice. But I think most of the riding that I do is a little more aggressive, and I like having the mid controls, so I can just get a little bit lower in the corners. Normally the forward controls get in the way before the mids do. Really have good power. Alright, so my beef with Harley-Davidson is like everyone else's beef, but you know what? I do get what Harley did. My beef is I love the Dyna. I really like the Dyna, and a little bummed out that they discontinued it. But on the other side, in Harley's defense, I was not, just like you weren't, I was not buying brand new Dynas, and that's why they shut them down. That's why they stopped it. So as much as I could say, oh, I hate Harley-Davidson for doing that, or I'm so mad that they did that, I wasn't doing anything to support the brand new Dynas, so I really can't complain that they stopped making them. And I've ridden the newer bikes. I've ridden the newer Softails, you know, like the Lowrider and the other bikes that they used to be Dynas and now are Softails. I got no complaints. They're great. A lot of it is just this, you know, those visions of me getting that Dyna tattoo. You know, Dyna, Lowrider, you know, Dyna Super Glide. And I look back and I'm like, wow, that's never gonna happen. Or if I did, it'd be people might be able to date my tattoo because they don't make the Super Glide anymore. They'd be like, wow, that tattoo is he got that tattoo at least in 2017 or something. But to be honest with you guys, I mean, you guys know I like Harley-Davidson. I actually met a guy the other day, and he was buying his first motorcycle. No, wasn't he? He just bought his first motorcycle, and he was trading it in because it was too powerful for him. The salesman sold him the wrong bike. They sold him a bike he shouldn't have been owned. I'm pretty annoyed at that salesman. It was not our salesman. It was a Yamaha dealership. Sold him a way too fast bike, and the guy was trading in it for a street 750, his first Harley-Davidson. And then he rolls up his sleeve and shows me that he's had a Harley-Davidson tattoo, which looks like for a long time. You know you're doing something right, Harley-Davidson, in your branding, in your culture, in your mindset, that you have people who are getting Harley-Davidson tattoos. Harley-Davidson is not just a motorcycle. And that's why Harley-Davidson, I mean, people, if you don't respect the bike, that's fine. First of all, you probably haven't ridden too many of them. You know, I know tons of people that go from BMWs to Harley to back to Ducati, back to Harley, you know, just because it's different and it's fun and it's a great bike, and all bikes are different, and it really is hard to say which one is better because they're different. They're not both trying to make the same thing. It'd be like, it's one thing if they're both trying to make the exact same thing and the one just does A better. One's making A, one's making B. You know, they're different. They both have their quirks. And where was I going with that? I don't know where my point was at with that. Oh yeah, but you gotta respect that Harley-Davidson has built this culture, this, you know, where Harley-Davidson, I mean, when you think of Harley-Davidson, some people just think of like pillaging villages, and I joke around about that stereotype too. But a lot of times you think of Harley-Davidson, you imagine like some war vet, you know, driving home on his Dyna with his military green sack on the back, coming home on the 4th of July, you know, grabbing a case of beer, going to go kiss his wife and 2.5 kids. You know, like Harley-Davidson is just, it feels like it embodies what America is, and that's what you know what, that's what that's absolutely how the other countries see us. That's what other countries see Harley-Davidson as. They're like, that's American, and they love it. They love them. I mean, there's always people who are like, oh, you know, I don't like, they got their thing. The only reason I ever didn't like Harley-Davidson when I didn't know any better, before I ever rode one, was because the rumors. I just heard they were junk. I heard they broke down. I heard they vibrated themselves loose, and most of that just came from the AMF days. You know, like the late 70s, when the Harley-Davidson bike was owned by the bowling company. The bowling company? Which is crazy, but it was one of those things where, like, these are true stories where they would put oil pans underneath the bikes when they were brand new because they leaked oil. From brand new. Like, that was life. That was the life you lived. If your Harley-Davidson is not leaking oil, it's because it ran out of oil. That's not the case today. I've actually ridden more bikes, I've ridden more 100,000 plus mile Harley-Davidsons than anything else. Now, I know there's other bikes out there. I know other bikes can do it, but guys aren't doing them on those bikes. What's fun about a cruiser bike is that you can enjoy a different part of riding. When I'm on a super sport, I'm not having fun going 30 miles an hour. I'm only having fun going 130 miles an hour and accelerating. On a cruiser bike, I can enjoy just cruising around, doing this, talking to you guys, looking at stuff. But what's nice is when you can have that, and then you just twist that throttle, and you're like, whoa, all right, you know, you didn't have to downshift, you stayed in whatever gear you're in, and it just has good power all over the place. And the 103 definitely does that. All right, guys, that wraps it up. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going. We'll see you guys later. What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles, and thanks for watching the video. Click here to subscribe. Click here to see more content. And as always, check out the description box to see our latest inventory and our killer deals, to see how to win a free motorcycle, and also to see our latest bikes and beards gear. We'll see you guys later. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going.